I still think that inside's going to be way faster. I don't know though.
So the goal for AMA or for Feld is to always make the lines as fair as possible. So they added a roller here and an exit, roller on the exit. So now it's just a matter of finding out what you think will be the best lines. I still think inside's going to be way faster. You have less of a run into the whoops, but just such a shorter distance. I don't know. So that'll be something to keep an eye on. There's also, Tomac was just standing next to me, and he said you could just go around that roller on the right, but still get the inside lines. That's something to look out for too, like it's kind of a cheater line. So we'll have to see if they fix that with the dozer. But track looks fun. Pumped. The dirt looks really... Have you been here in past years? This has been like fun.
Until later on tonight with that first gate drop. But we love the crowd here. I'm seeing quite a bit of
organized today. I have like 20 alarms set in my phone. We did the track walk. I've done some recording for AJ's blog. We've helped to keep the bike clean. We've made sure he's eating, making sure he's keeping his energy up, and making sure our team has good vibes.
When you heard your name selected for the internship program, like what was that like when you sent in your application, you saw me and AJ on the live, and we picked your name? What was that feeling like?
It was unbelievable. I mean, I did think for a second I was dreaming, and I made my husband watch it again to make sure I wasn't out of my mind. And you know, you have like that heart-stopping moment where you're like, oh my God, I'm going to be doing something important. And it was really cool, and we were so excited. We love motocross, and we love helping privateers. We're privateers on an amateur team, so we know all about it. So far we've been pretty pretty surprised about all the people we've met and all the connections we've made so far today. And I definitely think it was really cool to walk the track right along with the other pros and just feel like you belong there. And I think it was pretty neat to be able to record and watch AJ get a really good qualifying heat today, or qualifying practice. And I mean, that's not something you would just get if you were just a regular fan coming to watch.
So walk us through that last practice.
Probably the best. I mean, I would say equal to, maybe a little bit better than I felt in Detroit. The track's really difficult, and what's funny is I'm taking all alternate lines, so it doesn't feel fast, but it's smooth and it's easy and it's repeatable. And I think that's the most important thing, is it's repeatable. So I don't know. Honestly, he was saying I was 2 seconds faster than anybody in my group, which is pretty funny because it's not like I was even. It sounds bad, but it's not like I never put in a good lap and I wasn't overriding. I felt very comfortable. Should be good. Tonight's the night we get right out of the heat. No more LCQ.
So what was your favorite part of the track?
Probably after the finish, the option line. I don't know, I really like that inside where I can stand up the whole way and go roll, keep it tight, roll again, and then I was actually skimming that set of whoops where I think everyone else was jumping through them. So that part's fun. Everywhere else it was kind of hairy, but the track's good. Dirt's awesome. I always do well in this type of dirt. Anytime we come here, St. Louis, Minneapolis, when it's that East Coast tacky stuff, that suits my style.
So what's it like when you're out there trying to qualify and throw down a heater, and you have like a bunch of riders in your way, something might go wrong where you like dab a foot and slows you down? Like, what's the type of mind space and like mental?
It's frustrating. And that practice I was frustrated, but it was like a positive frustrated. It was like, I want more and I know I have more. So that feels good. Then there's other times where I'm on the other end of the spectrum, like last week in Daytona. I feel like I'm in the way and I'm frustrated, but I'm frustrated because I'm riding so poorly and I can't find that flow. So coming off the track being frustrated that I was, fastest in that group by a long shot in 18th, it's a good problem to have. Just got to remind myself of that. Just try to have fun. I went by Tapia in the whoops and he yelled at me and I did a 1-footer going through the whoops. So just little stupid stuff like that and just try to keep it fun.
All right, so we get to see the keys to winning from a bunch of different commentators. Give us your 3 keys to a successful main event ride tonight. What do you think?
Main event ride?
Yeah, can set you up to be in the main, to be competitive and to score some decent points.
Honestly, I think it's going to come down tonight to finding those lines that are maybe a little bit unique and different and not everyone's hitting. Because this track is very, very basic if you didn't have ruts, but it becomes very difficult when everyone's taking the same exact line. So my idea of making life easy was just getting on opposite rhythms, so I wasn't in the ruts and the rhythms, taking different lines in the turns. I think it's going to come down to being a little bit creative, and then honestly just being consistent and not crashing. This track's going to eat people up in the main event, like without a doubt.
I gave it all up in the heat race at the start. I qualified good in practice today, like 8th, so feeling good on the track. Really fast to the whoops, which is huge for me here. But like I said, I gave it up on the start. I wheeled on the A and acted like I never did a full shot before, and let everybody go. So came from the back, and I think I ended up 8th or 9th in that. But it was chaos. Yeah, there was a lot of dudes kind of getting squirrely and going down, and I was trying to go my speed and running into guys in like the middle rhythm sections and stuff. So yeah, I just got lucky and made it through. So have to go to the main.
Here we go.
Where is AJ? What did you do? I haven't seen him yet.
Had to wear green.
How we feeling?
I'm sore.
You gotta floss.
I got some bruised ribs from last weekend, so
breathing kind of sucks, but just gonna go have fun.
So how do you stay mentally prepared for the main event and LCQs, heat races, the whole deal?
I mean, I've been doing this for a long time, so it's just kind of normal for me, but just have confidence in myself and just know that the man upstairs is going to be with me, and just go have fun.
Here we go.